There's been a fire at the land, a crazy fire. I can sort of laugh about it now, but this was not a funny incident. I'm going to walk you through what happened. Basically, I was coming down here about 2 hours ago down Hope Avenue, and I saw these huge flames over in the bushes behind us. I've had to call in about 6 or 7 different people, but it was insane. It was an intense fire. I drove down. It's 40 degrees here at the moment. It hasn't rained in nearly 3 months, and things are just as dry as could be. You can see what's happened here is I've come in and I've had to tip out all the dog food. I've had to steal the bins to fill them with water. At the start, it was me and the handyman, P Wood, and the flames were, I'm not joking you, about 10 foot high. All we had was these 2 little watering cans here, which got us started. But I'm going to take you in now and show you where the fire was and how bad it was. All the people are in here now. We're having a bit of a laugh because it's calmed down, but my God, it wasn't funny at the time. We've got sand, we got water, we had to rig hoses together. Once more people got here, we could do it a little bit better, but I'm going to go in and show you the absolute extent of the fire. Luckily the dogs are down there, so the fire was going in a different direction to what they were, but it's all jungle up here. And as I take you in here, you can see we're starting to enter where the fire was. It went on for about 45 minutes, and we're in the jungle, but once you go in here and see the devastation, it was really scary. There's houses about maybe 500 yards, 500 meters away, and it was spreading so quickly. You can see there that, like, I'm running on no energy at the moment. It was like P Wood was scared, the handyman, and when he's scared, you know it's serious. What would help us massively is if I don't have any energy, if you could just please subscribe. That would really, I'd be very happy. Thank you. The flames are about 10 foot high. It's so dry. There's not one bit of, there hasn't been one bit of rain. There's nothing green around. There was a bit of wind as well, so everything picked up, and it just kept going and going. P Wood actually, God bless him, he passed out. He was running into the flames. I had the flip-flops on me, which is obviously not great firefighting equipment, but he ran in so many times that he actually passed out. I was only able to get him the water and get to the edge of the flames, but he was running into the middle of the flames. So very, very scary moment. It just shows you with the dogs. I know that the dogs are very hard as it is to look after, but this shows you that snakes, rain in the wet season, and now fires. We've had it all, but this shows you the extent of the fire. There's people over here still putting out the embers, which are very, very dangerous apparently. If you don't put them out. There's Valeria in the middle of it. As you can see that the fires are still going. They're a lot smaller in there, but they are still there. So yeah, this is kind of where it seemed to have started down here. But I'd say that it's about the size of half a football pitch. So it was really, I think I've got a couple of videos that I can cut into this. I wasn't able to take videos because I was so worried. I mean, the things that were going through my head, I'm back on Hope Avenue now, it's kind of all in there. Things that were going through my head was I've burnt the sanctuary down. I'm going to burn half of a hill down, maybe some houses, and I was like, this is going to be the end of everything I do. So I think I'm still in shock at the moment, but I was like, this is as serious as it gets. Luckily, there's some brilliant people who helped me on this, and I just put a message in WhatsApp as quickly as I could, and Sybil and Zoe and Valeria came down at absolute warp speed and just jumped in, and then we were able to get more hoses and stuff, and somebody brought these Valeria, I think, or Sybil, which is probably gave us a good laugh after it. But my God, that was not a fun day. Fire at the land, more or less put out now, but we're worried that it might spark up again. You could see little embers in there, so we're going to put a lot of sand down, a lot of water. It's going to be a late night, but the dogs are all safe. There hasn't been one single dog walk today, this afternoon, because we've been putting this fire out. But from a very, very relieved me and everybody, luckily the dogs were never in any danger, but my God, that was scary. I've never been involved in a fire and I don't want to again. That is not a fun day.